follows in freestyle. Isaac Jimenez, Air Force Regional Training Center. He'll be in the red. Mitchell Mckee, Minnesota Storm in the blue. Mckee winning this first match. Head coach of the United States Greco program, Greco team, Matt Lindland joining us.
What a summer for you guys. Kamal Bay wins the Junior World title. Colton Schultz on the cadet side of things brings home a world gold. Just how invigorating is that to have that kind of youth injection into the program?
Well, it's exciting. That was kind of the plan, Shane. You know, I mean, we know we got to build the base at the bottom and you know, help these athletes get the experience, the maturity that they need to move their way up. But it's been a couple decades since we got either one of those titles, so we're pretty excited the direction the program's moving with the younger athletes.
Yeah, Colton Schultz wasn't even born when Josh Etu won a title. That was, I think, it's 97.
He was born on the day Corellin retired.
Wow.
Yep.
A Greco guy would know that. That's a stat I didn't
know. You didn't know that one?
No. Now, I'm going to bring up here Isaac Jimenez from Air Force Regional Training Center right there in Colorado Springs with you guys. We've seen a lot of the freestyle benefits from the regional training centers. Where's Greco in that realm of infiltrating some of those existing RTCs? You know, we saw an Iowa guy give Kamal Bay, you know, a run for his money in Greco here, for example.
Well, I think that's the key is how do we infiltrate that, because these were, you know, really established so that they could continue their training in the off season, but it's really turned into a huge benefit for the freestyle program. You know, when I first came on board, I really had an emphasis of wanting to start one program at least, and that was in Ithaca, New York. You saw here we had two athletes from Stanford University wrestling Greco-Roman, so that's going to be a big emphasis for us. I'm excited to have Brian Medlin out in Illinois. You know, we got Mason Manville and Ben Provisor now both at Nittany Lions, so I think we're doing a pretty good job of infiltrating. But it's gonna take a lot more athletes to really have a big impact.
2-2 the score here. Jimenez with criteria as he scored on that nice takedown.
Talking to Joe Russell before, he was talking about Northern Michigan University, 50 kids in the program?
Yeah, they got 50 athletes up in that room. It's we got a new room, we got new mats up there.
You got space now?
You know, 3 full mats.
50
good.
guys, you still need more.
You know, they might have to split up those practices sometimes, but you know, a beautiful facility, great training environment where the guys, you know, just train Greco-Roman year-round.
Jimenez out in front of Mckee now, 4-2, 132 here in this first period. Mckee with a tech in that first match, so Jimenez responding well here in the first period of match number 2. What have you liked? What's impressed you most these past couple of days on the Greco side?
The athletes are going out and they're competing well. They're fighting one another. There's a lot of aggression. There's a lot of points being scored. I mean, look at the big improvement from Dalton Roberts. You know, in just a short time, across the board. I mean, we're seeing guys put points on the board. That last match with 17 or 18 points scored. People want to watch Greco-Roman when that's happening.
And talk about how exciting the cadets and juniors were in terms of some of it is the disparity in techniques at those levels, whereas seniors, you know, sometimes you have to sleep through these matches or you have to be poked to wake up. When you see that influx of those juniors, you think that's eventually going to maybe turn the tide and get a lot more people interested, because those juniors are so much more exciting.
I can't believe we actually made a proposal to change the rules for next year, because I felt that the juniors and the cadets were really adapting to these rules and scoring a lot of points. We didn't see that happen at the Senior World Championships based on the rules, but
they're set in their ways.
They're set in their ways, you know. They were going to wait for that parterre, you know. They didn't care, and now they don't have that option, but it's going to be back apparently.
Mitch Mckee, big 4-pointer there. 9-4 lead here. 35 seconds remaining in period number 1.
How hard is it to coach when the rules change as frequently as they do?
You got to adjust. I mean, I've coached every martial art you could probably think of, from freestyle to folk style to Greco-Roman to MMA, jiu-jitsu. I mean, you just adjust. I mean, principles don't change. You know, there's certain things that don't change. You allow the athletes to be the artists, but there's definitely some strategies that you want to start, you know, working on and focusing in on. But really go out and compete, put points on the board, and you know that's combat sports.
2 points on the board there at the end of the first period, so Mckee can extend his lead now 11-4. You know, when you got these tournaments together, you buy a couple matches in freestyle. What have you liked today from the freestyle competition?
No, I like, again, I'm seeing young guys like Gabe Fix, is an exciting athlete out there scoring points. These younger athletes they're not conservative, they're wide open, they're scoring a lot of points. We got a lot of talent on the freestyle side right now. I think we're going to be a dominant force in the United States for quite a while, because some of our best young guys haven't even matriculated into the senior level yet, and there's a lot more talent coming through.
11-4, Mckee up by 7 heading into the second period.
Matt, thanks for joining us. Good luck with the Greco-Roman route. We'll hit with Jimenez and Mckee here, but you joined us and told us about Tommy Bracken, Kamal Bay, and Greco. We'll see you down the ride, man. Always
Thanks, Jason. Thanks, Shane.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Matt.
Always good catching up. Matt Lindland, head coach of the United States Greco team.
Every time I talk to Matt Lindland, you know what I think to myself?
I get scared.
Can you imagine getting punched by that guy?
Or choked. We choked by that.
Super nice guy, but man, he's a bad dude.
Mckee 2-2 on the chain wrestle, gets the takedown, gets the trapped arm, gets the tech. 15-4, U23. That's another world team for Mitch Mckee and his perfect hair.
Second world team for Mitchell Mckee, Minnesota Storm, as Mckee in 2 matches claims the title at 61 kilos, and he'll represent the U.S. in Poland.